Hey guys, how's it going? Zach Lasco here. This is our third episode of the Zach and Joe Show. As always, I got my man Joe to the left. How's it going today, Joseph?
Good, man. Good. Feeling fresh, feeling showered, energized.
He's looking good today, right, guys? He's looking real good.
It's that new shampoo.
He's looking great. Wow.
It's that new shampoo.
What are you using?
Baby shampoo.
Wait, really? What's it do? Kind of like moistens you up a
dude,
little?
I don't know, man. I was using Selsun Blue for like dry scalp, but I think it made my too many chemicals, man. So I wanted something a little more natural.
I'm a Tresemme guy myself. You know?
Tresemme. It's Tresemme. That stuff smells
Talk to me.
You've always been using that.
It smells great.
That's what they're using in the salons.
Tresemme. With conditioner.
It's Tresemme.
It's Tresemme. I know. Anyhow, what's been going on, man? How's it been going?
Doing pretty good until I blew all my money on Belarusian soccer and
Belarusian soccer will get you every time.
And Russian ping pong and
yeah.
Things that keep you entertained during quarantine aren't always the most healthy habits.
Well, what are you gonna do, man? I mean, you gotta throw some money down somewhere.
No.
Yeah. So what's up with the Belarusian soccer then, right?
Some of the most interesting soccer I've ever seen.
Yeah.
A lot of just booting the ball down the field and a lot of changing possession, and they score like it's very rare that they score more than like 2 goals in a game.
I think I remember you saying something about a farm field that they were.
That was in Nicaragua.
No, the Nicaraguan league.
I can't say Nicaragua right.
Nicaragua.
Like I struggle with it, but dude, it was beautiful though, man. I'm talking mountains, like in the back, like this mountain range in the background, but it was like literally playing on like a just farm field. Like they would kick the ball and you'd see it go like because the field wasn't level.
It wasn't level. There was like divots and stuff.
And then there was no bleachers. It was just a clay wall around the field, and all these like guys were just sitting on the wall watching the game.
I mean, that's pretty awesome, dude.
It was like natural, like it was just like a natural sporting event.
Like they were just chilling.
The coaches are wearing like jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's relaxed, anyhow. What about the ping pong you've been throwing some money down on too? Brutal or what?
That's what I lost everything on.
Are they good though?
I'll never. Yeah, but it's so unpredictable, man. You might as well just bet the underdog every time.
Yeah. Well, just because there's literally, I mean, we've played a good bit of tennis throughout our life, or ping pong. So
yeah, but we like played the wrong rules because in this, it's 5 sets. They switch serve every two. But like a set is 11 points. So like if I beat you 11-9, I win the first set.
You gotta win by 2.
Yeah, it's best out of 5.
That's pretty cool. I'd play that way.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've had a guy where they win the first 2 sets, and then lose the next 3.
I mean, dude, how many times did we play ping pong and those games? I don't know though. There's definitely
this dude I had last night was doing this crazy serve, like where he would bend down on the table like eye level, and then throw it up real high, and then as it was about to come down, he'd like put this spin on it, and the guy could not return it. It was crazy.
I would imagine by that point you're pretty nasty though, right?
Some of the guys that were like 50-something years old.
Yeah, they've been playing forever, dude.
I could play in that league.
We were pretty good at ping pong, man, in our day, man.
I still feel like I'm pretty good. I played a couple summers ago at my cousin's wedding.
Yeah?
I ran the house.
I always thought you were pretty good. I don't know.
I just wouldn't be able to return dude. Some of their rallies are insane.
Yeah, dude, they come in so quick too.
Yeah.
So quick. What
I'm loving this Chinese baseball.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Yeah, how's that going?
There's only 4 teams in the league.
So you know all of them. The Rakuten Monkeys, I know, is one, right?
Yeah, they. That's probably the best team, man. But if you can keep the game close with their offense is amazing.
Yeah.
But if you can keep the game close with the Monkeys until in like the later innings, if they put they have a few guys, if they come in the game,
Yeah.
you know they're giving up at least 5-6
Really?
runs that inning. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. At least there's still stuff to watch. Speaking of that, I guess we can start with soccer right now.
Yeah.
So Bundesliga was supposed to, which is the German
Premier League.
Yeah, German Premier League. They were supposed to come back May 9th. Not happening anymore.
That's like other than like the Premier League, I think the Bundesliga is my favorite league just because of how like the style they play.
I like Bundesliga because I'm German,
Yeah.
and I like Bayern Munich. But I think my favorite league is probably I mean, it has to be Premier League's one, just because it's Premier League. But then probably La Liga.
Yeah,
I like the Spanish league.
Yeah, I think La Liga is probably out of the 4 big ones. La Liga is my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Just because like how they play, like their style of play.
I guess like it just seems so like showmany and like real slow pace, and they either score like a ton of goals or don't score any.
Yeah, I know that you were telling me that like Korean players play. They all have different styles too. So like that's
yeah, I mean like I feel like certain leagues have different styles, and you see that in Champions League by the way teams match up.
I think that's probably the coolest thing about soccer though. I mean, and especially Champions League. If you guys don't know what Champions League is, so we're talking about Bundesliga, La Liga, Premier League,
all the best teams in Europe.
Serie A is
it's
the Italian. You didn't think I'd remember that one, huh?
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
Serie A.
Anyhow, so what Champions League is the best teams from each one of these leagues that we just were talking about, all brought together.
But you
round
even have
robin
teams
style.
from Romania. Like
really?
It's like every main league it's so complex to explain because there's the Europa League, and teams that go far in the Europa League can qualify for the Champions League the next year.
But Europa's like a step down, right?
Yeah,
that's
but
like
if you win the Europa League, that's still a pretty big.
But that's like Champions League, but a step down from Champions League.
Yeah, it's like, but still, some of the biggest clubs in the world are in Europa League.
Well, I remember that guy I was working for, Martin. Celtic was in Europe. Celtic was in Europa.
See, how Celtic made it into the Europa League was they were in the Champions League knockout. There's like before the actual Champions League group stages, there's like a Champions League like prelims pretty much where teams play to get into the group stages.
Yeah.
And Celtic didn't make it through, so they dropped to the Europa League.
That makes sense, though. I mean, I just think that's awesome how they do it. I wish that American football would get that big, one day that like we could. I don't know if it will ever get that big around the world where teams like come into this big ass tournament and play a football
but you gotta
game.
think Europe's like so small. It's like mostly like different states kind of playing against each other.
It's not as contact as football or American football.
No,
but I wish.
I'm just saying like how you're saying of all these different parts of the world. Like
I mean, so what you're saying is it's technically like how we have the United States, but they're all like that close to each other. I know what you mean. Yeah. We're talking about the NFL, right? Few headlines coming out of there. The first one I wanted to talk about is, my jersey, and the reason for this. Anybody who's a Steelers fan, tell me who it is. Right? Come on. Look at him. He's rolling his eyes. Willie Parker, baby. The Steelers need fast running backs that can catch the ball out of the backfield, that are going to break ankles and win them fucking Super Bowls. But why get Chase Claypool in the second round? He still doesn't want to
Running backs aren't what they used to be.
Oh my God, yes, dude, I get it.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Chase Claypool is trash.
I'm not. I'm saying one man's trash as in a running back. Say for example, Kenyon Drake. Running backs are disposable now.
Okay.
The Dolphins had no use for Kenyon, but the Cardinals picked him up and he fit in perfectly.
Okay, dude.
They're a dime a dozen anymore.
Listen.
You don't draft running backs.
That's a terrible example. I'm not gonna say
if I was a GM, I wouldn't draft.
It's not a terrible. You're right. You are right because like
at least in the earlier rounds.
Kenyon Drake sucked for the Dolphins last season. He was great whenever they actually used him, right?
Like look at these guys like Marshawn Lynch and C.J. Anderson. Like they're like running backs are like, oh, all three of our running backs on our roster got hurt. We can call in these guys that haven't played in 10 games and we can still go far in the playoffs.
Okay, but I get it, and I'm not saying that James Conner's even that bad to not be able to support them throughout the playoffs. Like he's good enough to do that. But basically, what you did, you went out and built a team around Ben Roethlisberger, who hasn't even thrown a ball since his elbow surgery, right?
He's about to be slinging the ball.
He hasn't even thrown the ball, dude. He hasn't thrown the ball since his surgery yet.
Ben was a top 5 QB before he got hurt.
If anybody that's watching this that knows him, I just wish you guys were here. Because any other time, he's talking about how trash Roethlisberger is. But anyhow, so
Ben throws for a lot of yards.
I know he does. And listen, Claypool's a red zone target. They got Eric Ebron, a red zone target. They got Juju, a red zone target.
Nah,
so they need some Juju. With Chase Claypool on the other side of the ball, drawing attention off of him, a 6-foot target that runs a 4.4. Juju's gonna get the ball.
Juju's really gonna have to show me something.
He's gonna do what he did with AB. If Chase Claypool is as good as they're saying at all, he's gonna have AB type with. He's not gonna have AB type yards. He's gonna have yardage like if AB was on the team again, because they have somebody else to watch. If they have just you to watch, then they got Deontay Johnson, who's supposed to do something, right?
They cut my man Johnny Holden.
Okay. Well, I mean,
is that confirmed? Someone
I don't know
told me that.
I don't know if it's confirmed. We can take a look real quick. I'll pull up the browser.
Man, I hope Holden has a successful career in the NFL.
I just don't.
He's a good dude, man.
I don't know, dude. Listen. He might very well be a good dude, but he was not a good Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yeah, he was in the preseason. He didn't get a chance in the regular season.
All right, let's see here. We got wide receivers for the Pittsburgh Steelers: Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool, Saheed Blacknell, Quadre Henderson, James Washington, Ryan Switzer, Amara Darboh, Deontay Johnson, Deion Kane, who's actually pretty good. Deion Kane's good. And Anthony Johnson. No, your boy's gone.
You're telling me Johnny Holden's not better than like 4 of those guys you just named?
I don't know, dude. I saw him play like twice.
What? Pull up his highlights for the Raiders, dude.
I'm not doing
I'm telling you, man.
I'm not pulling up
He's
Johnny.
A good player.
I get it. I get that he might be, but you're talking about. Okay, we're talking about. I'm
trying to make a case for this guy. Right
I can't either, honestly. But listen, man. All I'm saying is, if Chase Claypool is anything like what they're saying, then it's gonna help. I'm upset about it, but I think we should have gotten J.K. Dobbins or Jalen Hurts because what I think we should have done. I think Dobbins over Hurts at this point, but probably Hurts just because what's going to happen? Duck's going to come in.
That would have been you're mentally ill if you think Jalen Hurts would have been a good pick in the second round. You're mentally ill.
I said Jalen Hurts or J.K. Dobbins.
In the second round.
Preferably Dobbins, but yeah. Dude, when did he go? He went literally, we had the 49th pick. The Eagles took him with like the 54th.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
Was even,
we'll see. We'll see. This is all
they're using him. They must have drafted him so they can switch him. It's gonna be like Taysom Hill.
That's what they said. Yeah, that's exactly. And like how they do the Philly special, dude. Hurts can. I think you were telling me that he switched positions. He was a wideout.
He gonna switch positions to go to the NFL.
Oh, okay. Oh, like not as a QB anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing. While we're talking about all this, favorite draft pick, first round. Who was it? Yeah.
Cardinals.
Isaiah Simmons. Yeah, that's a good pick. I honestly have 2. Henry Ruggs III to the Raiders. I thought that was a great pick.
It's so risky.
It is, but I mean he's definitely somebody that they got to watch for.
I like the Broncos pick. Jeudy.
Yeah, Jerry Jeudy.
That was the safe pick.
Oh my God, you got Sutton too.
That was the safe pick. Because he's gonna be average no matter what. Jeudy, his route running's that good that no matter what, he's gonna be average. Yeah, like he's gonna be good.
I think my overall favorite first round pick, Chiefs, man. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's gonna be nasty, dude. And it sucks that I keep saying this. And if anybody's actually paying attention to this show that we're doing, other than him, I'm probably drafting him.
Oh my god.
You know me, dude. I'm always looking for that.
How about how many wide receivers went first round? There was like 5.
Yeah, but they were all so nasty, dude. They were all like CD Lamb. Builder.
I didn't even like hardly know anything.
See what number he took? CD Lamb for the Cowboys? 88.
You serious?
Yeah. Des
Why do they all do that? That's
Des
Michael Irvin's number.
And Michael. Yeah, I get wow. Sorry for the disrespect there, guys. I'm sure that would piss somebody off if I just said it was Des Bryant's number.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna do like 12 because he was 2 in college.
I think that Chase Claypool's 11.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like his. What else did we want to talk about?
Everyone who wears 11 for the Steelers ends up sucking.
Who else wore 11?
Limas.
No,
I don't. He might have been 14. Anyone who wears 14 for the Steelers ends up sucking too, because that's that dude from Auburn, Sammy Coates.
Oh yeah, I remember Sammy. What else do we want to talk about? We talked about.
I don't want to, like, if you're gonna do the NHL, you might as well just put me on mute because
I don't know. I'm just saying as far as the NFL goes, because we're still have some stuff to go over there. Like, I don't know if we even talked about Gronk going to the Bucs yet with Brady.
Yeah, we did.
Did we? Yeah, probably. Gronk.
That division's sick now.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. It's the best quarterback division in the league, probably.
I think the Panthers are going to be sick, too.
With Teddy?
Yeah.
I think so. They got somebody else in the draft, too. Plus, they have...
dude, they had a good pick, whoever.
Who was that guy who was so high on last year? Remember from Florida?
Running back from, like, Florida.
From Florida.
Florida?
Jordan Scarlett.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's still there, too. I know you got McCaffrey, but you got Jordan Scarlett on the roster.
Oh my god, that's like me trying to make a case for Holton.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not, dude.
Is.
Scarlett's even better. I think
the Panthers took like a lineman or a D lineman?
Oh, the Panthers took. I don't have it. Sorry. Yeah, but I think they did take an offensive
lineman. The Jags had some good picks.
Yeah, dude, you know what I didn't know about the Jags? That Calais Campbell's playing for the Ravens now.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
I'm gonna pull it up just so these guys can see too.
The Ravens the Chiefs might not even be able to beat the Ravens.
Dude, wait till you hear the Ravens' fucking depth chart. It is unreal, Joe. At least even their offensive depth chart. But
dude, fuck.
Okay, listen to this. At defense, we'll just go just defense. Okay, left defensive end. This is probably maybe one of the only people you don't know. Derek Wolfe. Do you know Derek Wolfe?
No, he's pretty good, though.
Okay, then you got nose tackle Brandon Williams, Calais Campbell, Matthew Judon, L.J. Fort, Patrick Queen is who they drafted him to, Jalen Ferguson, Marlon Humphrey, Chuck Clark, good. Earl Thomas, Marcus Peters.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and then their offense, Lamar Jackson, Ingram Dobbins, Marquise Brown, Willie Snead, Miles Boykins, Chris Moore. Dude,
their wideout core is not that good.
Yeah, but they're pushing for AB, though. I don't know if he'll ever be back in the league, but they were working out.
Oh, my God.
And Lamar Jackson's, like, all over it. Like, of course, why wouldn't
Well, they're from the same town.
Yeah? So I would imagine
all
Hollywood.
3 of them.
Yeah, Hollywood is there, too. But, I mean, that's kind of still to be determined as well, dude, because Hollywood's kind of nasty.
Yeah.
He's really...
Willie Snead's pretty good too.
Yeah,
but
he's getting old now at this point.
He makes that big catch. He's like an Anquan Bolden or something. Like makes like that big catch.
That's true. What do you think? We got Cam Newton and Andy Dalton now. I mean, Cam's been a free agent. Andy, new free agent because Burrow went to the Bengals, #1. Who do you think's going to the Patriots? Is
Andy?
If I would imagine.
If you're telling me to pick between him and I could see Belichick honestly winning with Andy Dalton.
Probably. I mean, if you can
Andy
plug
Dalton's
him in,
pretty good.
It's not bad. I mean, he's especially if he has a good system.
Yeah.
See, the thing that I would like to see though,
Half the time he had 3 people in his face before he could even.
Yeah, they just. I mean, if you look at their roster right now, their offensive roster is not bad. The Bengals, but
they've made a lot of additions to defense too.
Yeah, I'll check them out after this. But thing with the Patriots that I really would like to see, I want to see if Belichick would like completely like. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like, okay, so you've had Brady this whole time, and you've had this certain game plan that like, you have a system quarterback who can throw the ball and he's smart. What if? I mean, you're not gonna get bored with 6 Super Bowls, but what if you wanted to do something completely different, and maybe he started to like change his offense up around like Cam Newton or something like something crazy that Belichick hasn't done.
What if they just start doing like some crazy like wildcat? Like,
that'd be awesome, dude.
Like how they change how they.
And then he goes to win 6 more before he retired, the 12 Super Bowls.
like the gunslinger offense in the NFL is like short-lived. Like that era of the NFL is like short-lived, or like the running quarterback.
Exactly.
Like, now it's like Belichick's gonna create some new offense where you like don't even have to throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if anybody would do it, I would say it was him. So, are there any other news around the NFL that super interesting? I think McCaffrey got a big paycheck. That's pretty cool. It's well deserved. Highest paid running back in the league now, like 16.5 or something. Yeah, definitely well deserved. A lot of big trades. I'm just gonna say whatever. Let's go into your forte here, and let's talk about the UFC a little bit. We got some cards coming up, don't we?
Yeah, we're gonna
May 9th, right?
I'm gonna end up doing these predictions.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Then it's not even gonna happen.
It better fucking happen.
Well, you're scaring me, telling me all these leagues that are gonna come back are getting postponed.
Yeah, but I mean, those are in different countries.
What's the first fight of the card?
Okay, relax. All right, we're talking UFC now, guys. So
make the main event the last one. Start at the bottom.
All right, we got your boy all excited now. He wants to start talking
and
fights.
Give me the odds on.
Okay. So we're gonna start from the bottom, right? That's what you said.
Yeah. Tell me who the first fight is.
So on the card, not the prelims. The first fight is.
Wait, why not start prelims?
It's not showing me prelims. Like I got 1, 2, 3. This is the heavyweight bout on UFC 249 card. All right.
Who is it?
It's Greg
Rosenstruck.
Yeah, it's Greg Hardy versus Yorgan De Castro.
That's what. I'm taking Jorgen just because fuck Greg Hardy.
Okay, well, Greg Hardy's professional record
is the favorite?
It's 5-1. Jorgen is 5-0. Hardy's got a 6-5 reach. Jorgen's got a 6-1 reach.
What?
Height. Yeah. I'm sorry. And the reach advantage, Hardy's got him by 6 inches, 80 to 74. Leg reach, he's got him by 4 inches.
The odds.
You know what? Really dumb, dude.
Why?
Because it's just showing me their stats. It's not telling me the actual odds of the fight.
Go to Tapology.
Okay.
And just type in UFC 9 card.
Yes. All right, so we're going to start from the bottom. We're going to go up. We got the light heavyweight prelim, Ryan Spann versus Sam Alvey. Ryan Spann is 17-5. Sam Alvey is 33-13. Spann's number 18 in the world. Alvey's number 37.
What's this? To tell the odds on here?
I don't know where to find them. It just has their weight. I don't know. Sorry, I'm missing them.
Oh, you're good, man.
Let's see.
Just fucking pull them up on
Just Google it.
Yeah, or like.
I don't know why.
Spann versus Sam Alvey though.
Yeah,
I can't remember the last time. I think I've seen Alvey fight recently. Right. I don't know. I wouldn't bet on that fight, but I would take probably Spann.
All right, so then we got the featherweight, which is Charles Rosa versus Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell's only had one fight in the UFC. I'm pretty sure. Rosa, if I've seen him fight, I don't remember it. So I'll take Bryce Mitchell. He's pretty sick.
He's the favorite, right? I mean, as far as Just national rank or worldwide rank.
You can see. I think if you click on it too, you can see what the percentage of who's picking who.
Okay, and that's like
it's like it'll if you scroll to the bottom, like if you click on it and then or like click on that individual bout and scroll to the bottom, it shows like the public.
It does actually.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see it. So we got next matchup, welterweight prelim. We got the 17-7-1 Vincent Luque.
Vincente Luque.
Wow, sorry guys, Vincente Luque versus Nico Price 14-3.
That's gonna be a fucking banger.
We got Luque 77% to win.
See, I don't agree with that because Price has nuclear bombs in his hands.
They said Luque is number 12 in the world. Price is number 24, and their record. I mean, it just seems like Luque has been around a little longer.
I don't know exactly. I think
he's younger.
Yeah, Luque trains at Black Zillions though, which is like pretty notorious. Like they have a bunch of good fighters.
Okay.
He's the one that he gave this dude named Mike Perry one of the worst broken noses I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah. But Wonder Boy fought Luque in his like a couple months ago and exposed him.
Fact, and Wonder Boy's a beast.
But like it was like a striking clinic.
Yeah.
He broke both his hands in that fight too.
Dude, Wonder Boy did.
Yeah,
and still won.
Hitting him in the face like
That's
that
ridiculous.
many times.
I think I did actually remember seeing that. Him saying that. So next fight.
Hold on.
Sorry,
Nico Price is one of like 2 people ever to knock someone out with an up kick, like being on your back and kicking up at someone.
Yeah.
He did it to James Vick.
Let's see if I can find it.
Oh my god, dude.
Let's see if
Type
I can pull it up.
in Nico Price KO James Vick. It's the most brutal knockout I think I've ever seen. It's like almost makes me like,
oh man.
I'm telling you, Price's power is like insane.
Yeah.
That's what I would This card seems like a lot of. I would bet a lot of the underdogs.
He's a pretty big boy, dude. Like not like I wouldn't say muscular as much, but
he's long.
Yeah.
So is Vic.
Yeah.
James Vick gets KO'd like every fight though.
Oh, he's on his back here. He's on his back. He's getting hammer fisted too.
Yeah.
Trying to get the triangle choke.
I don't know how long it is until I'm pretty sure
it's coming. It's yeah. Yeah, dude, he's on his back right now.
Oh.
He's on his back. He's still Vic's still trying to submit him.
Puts his heel right in his mouth.
Does he? Oh, dude, I don't know.
Puts his heel right in his mouth.
Looks like a good fight though.
James Vick's just so disappointing. Gets KO'd so easily. Yeah, he knocks him down. Vick knocks.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh! Man, he slumped him, dude.
Yep. One hit, done.
We're gonna replay it.
Dude, he put it. That probably should a replay.
They didn't for whatever reason. Put it off.
Dude, it's so brutal.
Man. Damn,
Nico
dude.
Price is scary, bro.
Wow, man, I couldn't even imagine. Anyhow.
You hear that sound?
Yeah, dude, right? Okay, just taking a heel to the jaw?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Man. Next fight up. Ronaldo Souza versus Uriah Hall.
Another one where I think the odds are like minus 140 Jacare and plus 1. That's like even money for Uriah Hall. I would take Uriah Hall.
Yeah, it says Souza.
Yeah.
Souza is number 50 in the world. Uriah Hall is number 10.
See, that's wrong because Souza's like I think these Tapology like rankings are all effed up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But like sometimes they might be right, but like Souza or Jacare is like
we got a good fight, Joe. I didn't know this one was in the prelims.
Jacare is like he's like in his 40s, but he's world renowned. Like he like fought for the middleweight championship, and he was I think he was the Strike Force or one of those old like big time promotions. He was like the champion of that.
Really?
But he's been unimpressive his last couple fights. And Uriah Hall, man, he's
beast.
Type in his top 5 finishes.
I'll check him.
Dude, he's awesome.
We got the girls fight. Carla Esperanza.
Nope.
Michelle Watterson.
Watterson's,
Number 8 versus number 7.
Watterson's Watterson's the underdog. I don't know if I've ever seen Carla Esperanza fight.
No?
But she must be pretty good if she's the favorite versus Watterson.
15. Let's see what everybody's saying. He's 15-6. Watterson's 17-7. They're saying Watterson's gonna smack her, dude. 77-23.
That's just because it's Watterson's a more popular name. I bet that if Esperanza is actually the favorite in real life, she's probably really fucking good.
Yeah. So we got a big one next.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know this fight was going on.
What? Pettis?
Well, we'll talk about it. We still got one more first. Fabricio Werdum versus Alexei Olenek.
Oh, dude, I love Olenek.
He's
the underdog, too. I'm telling you, bro, this card,
yeah,
I'm taking, like, all underdogs. Olenek's sick, though,
yeah,
man.
he's a big underdog.
His wrestling's fucking awesome, though.
Yeah, from what they say, it's a big...
He's kind of
boring. You're taking Olenek, then?
I just, like... He's, like, I like having my money on a guy like him because he just, like, works the whole time.
Yeah. Next fight, this is what I was talking about. Donald Cerrone versus Anthony Pettis. That'll be all right.
Oh, that'd be an awesome fight. I bet Cerrone will probably show up versus him because it's like not a main. It's not even on like the main card.
It's a prelim, yeah. They're saying actually it's pretty even. They're saying Donald's got a 54%.
The odds were like dead even when I checked them.
They're pretty close now. It's 54-64 or 46.
I would take Pettis.
I think I would too, honestly.
I would take Pettis personally.
Yeah, I do too. Then number 8, this is on the main card, the first main card fight. Greg Hardy versus Jorgen. Yeah.
I'm taking Jorgen just because fuck Greg Hardy.
Okay.
I already said that.
Next main card fight, this is the featherweight. Jeremy Stevens versus Calvin Kattar.
Stevens is a dog, but I'm taking Calvin.
Let's see what they're saying about it. They're saying Calvin.
Calvin's
big time. 81%.
Calvin went 3 hard rounds with Zabit Magomed Shapirov, who's like one of the best.
We got the heavyweight Francis Ngannou.
That's gonna be the best fight of the night.
Wow, dude, good luck with this one.
Rosario Rosenstruck.
Yeah. All right, there you go. 10-0, undefeated versus 14-3.
Rosenstruck hit a guy so hard, knocked him out. He knocked his lip.
Oh yeah, I saw that, dude. That was so. Oh, I saw that.
And that fight, they're both killers.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen Ngannou,
I don't think I have.
Oh my god.
We got the co-main event: Henry Cejudo versus Dominic Cruz. Who you taking? That's the bantamweight.
Cejudo is one of my least liked fighters.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Dominic Cruz, even though he hasn't fought since 2016.
I mean, it's looking like Cejudo is probably gonna. Actually, it's pretty close.
Cruz is good, man, but Cruz hasn't fought since 2016, so I don't know how in the world he got this title shot.
20-2, and Cejudo is 15-2.
The thing about Cejudo, man, he won't take a fight versus anyone who he thinks will be able to beat him.
Bullshit.
He won't fight Peter Yan. He won't fight Aljamain Sterling. Like,
I hate that shit.
He's fighting for the title against a guy who hasn't fought since 2016.
Of course. I mean, that makes sense.
I hate him. He's so... I just can't stand him.
So, the main event, the interim lightweight championship match. Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje. Of course, this is, the winner's going to fight Khabib. We're going to have to wait to watch it, but who do you think's taking this one?
I gotta go Tony, man.
It's your boy, that's why.
The longer the fight goes, the better Tony's chances of winning get.
Well, see, my thing is, I agree with that. I watched both of them. I've been watching these fights just because this was supposed to happen last month. And Gaethje takes a lot of hits, dude. Like I know you said you said
yeah.
that, but it seems like Gaethje really just doesn't give a shit. Sometimes, sometimes he'll like take a shot to the face, and like I don't think you should do that versus Ferguson.
Well, Gaethje comes forward like this.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think he should.
His leg kick. He has like
person.
the best leg kicks though, Gaethje. Yeah. But Tony's cardio is the best.
Yeah, he's the most conditioned in the
league.
So
to me, the longer the fight goes, the more it favors Tony.
Yeah, that makes sense. For sure.
I don't think Gaethje. If Gaethje utilizes his wrestling, he's going to be in trouble probably because he's going to use a lot of his energy right away.
Yeah, I agree, bro. We actually got 2 commenters this week, Joe.
From here.
We got a Marissa Shear calling us Jags, and then we got a Ronald Menchio saying, "There's the boys."
I thought it was gonna be from. I was hoping it was gonna be from like someone I didn't know.
Oh. Well, not yet, dude. We're not cool enough for that yet.
Ronald.
Yeah, you know Ronald. What's up, bro? How's
Ronald's watching.
So, anything else in the UFC that you've been thinking about? Because Dana's not buying an island. We've kind of come to terms with that.
I just can't wait for some of the fights that are supposedly.
Well, like I said, man, anybody.
I hope Covington fights Woodley.
That'd be cool. Anybody that wants to fight is more than welcome to fight. They're saying.
Yeah, but it's also him doing this. It's also causing a lot of people to drop the fight. Like not like Amanda, like Rose Namajunas pulled out. Amanda Nunes pulled out of her.
They don't want to get sick.
I think it's that, and they're not having full training camp. A full training camp.
That makes sense. I mean, if I'm not gonna be ready to give, I liked what Gaethje said about the whole thing, though, man. He said that his routine hasn't really changed since all this because he's more worried about getting killed in the ring.
Yeah,
I get it.
Well, Tony's hasn't either because Tony's trained with like himself or a small group of people for forever.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He's out in the middle in the mountains, out like doing shit like that, carrying tires up a fucking mountain.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty awesome, bro. RJ told us to chill out, bro.
About what?
He just said we were acting up. You need to chill out, dog. I don't know, dude. I'm just so excited for sports coming back, and
we keep getting teased, man.
Yeah, we keep getting
sports haven't left my life, man. Come to Belarus.
Well, now that we're talking about it, my other league that's coming back, my favorite. We've been talking about it a little bit here and there, but PGA Tour's coming back in June. Oh, I'm knocking balls, right?
When's the Open?
U.S. Open?
Like the British.
I don't know. I guess we could check out the schedule. I think I had all this stuff pulled up. You know,
that's usually my favorite tour event, other than the Masters.
It's
always at some cool ass course.
Take a look at the new PGA Tour schedule. Oh my goodness. I know I went over this with these people already, and they're gonna be so angry. These date changes for the PGA Tour.
You didn't.
Last week I did.
Tell me.
He just doesn't pay attention.
Said the Masters is in November. That's all you said.
No, I had a couple date changes. What were you at? Which date were you asking me about?
The Open.
The British Open? Oh, this is weird how they're doing. So the PGA Tour Championship is now in August 6th through the 9th. Wyndham Championship is the August 13th through 16th. I don't even see the Open. Oh, here it is. It's canceled. Completely. It was originally July 16th through the 19th, but it's done.
Dude, this sucks.
Yeah. Ryder Cup's still on. Zozo Championship's on. I don't even see the Masters on. There it is, right there, original. Okay. Masters is November 12th through November 15th. I think that'll be cool, dude, to see a fall Masters.
Right? Dude, it'd be beautiful.
I think so. Get to see Augusta looking pretty.
It already does.
Dude, I would literally kill to play. We got Lasco's links in the backyard. Unfortunately, I don't got any pics to show these people, but
Oh my god.
just build a putting green.
It's the hardest course in America.
Just build a putting green. I've been so bored just sitting in my house, so I built a tee box and a putting green. If you guys are interested, I'll show you next week.
What
I'm cool as a cooler, bro. Cool as Jameis is now after the LASIK. Oh, all right. That's what I wanted to bring up.
He loves Jameis.
That's what I wanted to bring up. Thanks for reminding me, RJ. We're going to jump back to the NFL here real quick. So, Jameis Winston, who threw 30 interceptions last year, got LASIK eye surgery today, or this past week or whenever the fuck it was, and said, oh man, it's amazing. I can actually read other people's license plates and street signs now.
So he's been driving, not being able to.
Dude. Not only has he been putting others' lives in danger, just driving like this. How the fuck are you in the NFL and you can't even see, dude?
That's mean he's pretty fucking good.
Don't start with that. Relax, dude. That must mean he's pretty good. I'm so tired of you guys defending Jameis. So tired of it. Oh,
he's about to be third string in New Orleans.
He better be third string behind Taysom. Better be. Now, I actually have a category that we haven't talked about much on this show, but I wanted to really introduce it because it's a big part of who you are for sure, and I'm a big fan as well. There was a time there where we played poker every fucking weekend all the time.
When we first started, it was every night.
Yeah, every night. That was like how we were getting money to go places. Like, if I remember the one time we threw like a $20 game together. I only had $20. I ended up winning, and that's how I went to Badfish the first time because I was like, I didn't have money. But anyhow, I don't think we have much going on since the casinos are closed unless you have something. But this is our WSOP segment, like part of the show. We'd like to talk about the poker event. We're big time gamblers.
Canceled.
Yeah, I know it's canceled. Yeah. Unfortunately,
I can't. That sucks, man.
Yeah, you could really enlighten these people on some of the lesser known poker players. I think.
No, people just know the dudes that win like the main event and think those are the best poker players in the world.
Yeah.
Really, the best poker players in the world are a lot of people that those.
You don't even hear about.
Yeah, like online. You know them by their online
handle.
Name.
Yeah. And another thing, since I've been watching, I probably started watching the WSOP in like 2010. I can't say that I've caught it every year the whole way through, but I've watched a lot of them. And since that time, I don't know if there's been a repeater. You know what I mean?
No.
It's so rare.
Well, actually, can't think of his name. He's from Jersey. He was the guy that in the main event. He was at the final table when Qui Win won, but he
Cliff?
made it. Not Josephine.
Cliff Josephine, that's it.
It was Michael something. I think was his name. He was from like Jersey. He had like the curly hair.
Michael Ruane.
Yeah, Ruane.
Yeah.
He made final back to back.
I remember him being on there.
I think that Kenny Haller or whatever.
I don't remember him.
He made back to back.
I think McKean made 2 tables at least that I've seen. In 2010.
Yeah,
like from 10 to 20. Like I think he at least made.
Dude, he won in like 2016.
I know that he won
16.
But I'm saying he made the table at least twice. The final November 9.
I don't know about that. That King's first aces, and that dude like freaked out on him.
Dude, they were the whole tournament that he was in.
They hated him.
Yeah,
because he's speech play.
Yeah, he's an ass. You're not talking, you're not winning, I guess.
Poker's such a snobby thing though, because I could say I think so and so is the best player, and someone would say, "Oh no, they're not for this, and this reason." It's
yeah. I mean, it's all subjective, right?
Every single thing.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing with all sports, dude. Like, how can you really say that anybody is the best at anything?
To me, Drew Teller is the best. No limit.
Yeah.
Hold'em player.
Really?
He's a Russian. He's probably younger than we are.
He's better than Phil Ivey?
To me, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. The game's evolved so much from when Phil Ivey and those guys were
crazy. We are getting
those
old,
dudes
man.
were playing old school poker off feel and off. Like now, dude, it's like you're running these scenarios through a solver.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. I wish it was kind of how it used to be.
I mean, it was probably funner for the new player.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
now people don't. Poker's dying because no one wants to start playing because they show up at a game
get fucking
at the
stacked
casino and get stacked or like made feel like they're a fucking newbie or like and they're like people are like, oh, you idiot, don't you know, like put your blind in. You know, like that's why there's no new players.
I honestly do get, like, I've played in a couple of those tournaments down there, but I never jumped on a cash game for that reason, honestly. Like, I always thought it was really impressive that you did, because, like, I never let my nuts hang like that, to be honest with you. And, like, I didn't because, one, I didn't want to fuck up, and I didn't want people to be like, oh, yeah, fucking fish, or whatever, just whatever they'd say, man, if I'd mess up. And then I'm thinking the whole time that I'm going to do something like that. Just so stupid that once you get those bugs away, you can actually play your game. But for the first 2 or 3 times, I'm going to get stacked because I'm worrying about that.
After I played for like 3 years, I looked back at like the first couple of times I ever played in the casino, and I'm like, dude, what was I? I was so bad.
Yeah. But that's what I mean, though. Were you bad, or were you just nervous and weren't playing your game because you were
I just didn't know. Like, in poker's one of those things, man, you never stop learning no matter how good you are, no matter, like.
That's awesome, man. I love that about it, man. Honestly, I'm a big chess guy, and I like the whole just strategy behind it. Yeah. All that stuff. I think it's awesome. Wonder what. Oh, here we go. RJ said, "What's the buy-in for the WSOP? That's 10 G's, boy. That's 10 G's to get in." And then he says, "Poker's for jokers." But I've seen Menchio get stacked a couple times, huh?
Man, I don't think he wants me to bring up his last home game. Oh, when I left there.
I heard about it. I heard stories about it. Bring it up a little bit. Tell him.
They started playing these 5-card double board long pot Omaha games, and
that's when you lose me with that shit.
I was down to $13 after bought in for 60, was down to 13, and walked with 200 something.
Yeah, it's what happens when you let them come to your house, man. You got a whole bunch of guys that think they know how to play, and then you got Joey Stacks coming in, right?
That's when it's scary, bro. How you were saying about like being nervous to play.
Yeah.
Well, that was me when I first started playing, and then it's even scarier years down the line when you're sitting at a table and you realize, fuck, I'm the best player at the fucking table. Like, like.
True, man. I challenge Flo to a chess match live.
Dude, I would love that.
Let's fucking do it then, dude.
That would be sick.
I'm coming for you. Dealio. Joe said he's commentating the thing.
Even though I don't even know what piece is called what and what can move which direction.
When are we doing this? Your next free day.
It's on the Marvel board.
Yeah, we're playing on the Marvel board too with the Avengers and the anti-heroes. Either this Saturday or next Saturday, we'll let the viewers know. But there will be a live chess match aired. Good luck, RJ. I'm coming for you. RJ said, "Bro, I stacked him from home game and he took the kitty." Oh, he staked him. You see this?
Yeah. Hey, give me some. I gave you extra money there. Give me a shout out. I didn't snake you.
No, he said he took the kitty. That's funny.
He did stake me, bro.
Yeah. No, but that's cool, man. That's how we do it, though. I mean, we like to play each other. We have fun. That was funny. He said yes, but Arch, let me know which day you want to do it so I can let the viewers know, this Saturday or next, and we'll get it going for sure. I don't know. The only thing we haven't really talked about yet is the MLB.
And we didn't do the NBA. We got to talk about the Last Dance too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. Let's do the MLB first, so we can wrap it up with the NBA. So MLB, we are no real news, right?
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna drop it.
That's fine, bro. RJ said, real quick, time out. Right before he said, "I got the money back plus 20, so I can't complain to you," which is cool. That's how we roll. And then he said, "Just say the day, kid, and I'm there."
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday it is, then, bro. I guess next Thursday it is. Right before we go, or We'll do it right before.
As you are live.
As we are live. Next Thursday at 7:30. We'll see you there. All right, bro. Thanks, Sarge.
The KBO is about to start too.
The KBO?
The Korean baseball, whatever the O stands for.
What's this the O stand for?
I don't know.
Organization? No.
Yeah.
Is it?
Probably.
Anyhow, the KBO is coming back, which is whatever for you guys that care. Yeah, like there's all the parks
it's
in
like
Arizona.
a Little League World Series.
Yeah, but you can't. That actually is a good. Little League World Series was canceled today.
Really?
Yeah, they canceled it. But yeah, that's what they were talking about doing. Like, have everybody post up at their hotel rooms. Don't let them leave for anything but games and practice. Hypothetically, it could work, but there's no definitive anything. Thanks, bro. Peace out, Arj. We appreciate it. We'll see you next Thursday. I appreciate it, bro. So anyhow, yeah, nothing crazy through baseball. Yeah, me too, man. But let's go over the NBA. Talk to these fools about one. If you haven't already, you have to watch The Last Dance. MJ's. Well, it's actually about the Bulls, the '90s Bulls team, and leading up to the '97 season where that was their last dance, where pretty much everybody went their own separate ways and why things happened, and they go into detail about Jordan's, Pippen, Rodman, Phil Jackson, they go into extreme detail about the whole thing. And honestly, I've learned so much about Phil Jackson now that he's probably my favorite coach of all time. Like I've always liked him, but he's shit, dude, awesome guy.
Yeah.
What do you
Phil
think about it?
Seems cool, man.
Yeah,
I like Phil.
Yeah, he's dude. I'm not promoting like drug use or anything like that, but this guy was playing for the Knicks in the '70s, like tripping on acid and just completely, just not your norm as far as an athlete goes. And then he gets his first interview with the Bulls and doesn't even get the job because he was so like radical, which I think was crazy. What's your favorite part about this so far?
Dude, I like this stuff about how they kind of go back into how some of these guys grew up. Like how the first two episodes had about how Michael and Pippen grew up. Like, I never knew Jordan had an older brother and
I didn't know
stuff
that
like
either. No, and I didn't know a lot about Jordan, honestly. I really liked when he made the transition from caring about the scoring titles to team player, dude, because his focus to team player, it was amazing. Like, just his understanding of not only the game, but like the fact that Pippen would get intimidated by Rodman when he played for the Pistons. Yeah. Like, Jordan would recognize that and go get in Rodman's face just so Pippen would know that somebody had his back. And as soon as he saw that somebody had his back, he'd play so much harder, which I thought was, that's a hell of a thing to identify as a teammate, and two, like being that good of a guy to actually
Pippen was so good.
Yeah, and he was like I really loved how Jordan said you can't mention my name without mentioning Pippen. That's crazy, dude. Ultimate respect from the GOAT. Also, another thing that I've gotten from The Last Dance is how much I don't like Isaiah Thomas, the '90s Isaiah Thomas for the Pistons. He's a jackass.
He did, but one of my favorite players ever was on the Bad Boys Bulls.
Who was
Joe Dumars?
The Bad Boys.
Or Pistons.
Yeah. I don't know Joe Dumars.
He was the one that beat up Jordan every time. He was the one he was the best defender on the.
Is that the one?
Number 4, the best shooter, the best defender. He had one of the best mid-range jump shots ever.
Yeah, dude, there was just so many legends back then that the fact that the Pistons didn't shake their hand after they lost, they can say what they want. That's extremely disrespectful, dude. Especially when Jordan lost 2 in a row, went up to all of them and shook their hands. That's, you know what I mean?
It's kind of cool. Like, when I was before I started working from home, 2 of the guys in my office or in my unit are around the same age, in their late 30s, early 40s. So they grew up around that, and they talk about the Bad Boys Pistons and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool to hear.
I think the '90s basketball was pretty awesome.
Best. That was the best the NBA ever was.
I honestly think
in the early I think 03, 04, and pretty cool.
Yeah, that was whenever Wade and them came in, but But I think we're kind of getting that wave right now too, though. I mean,
Maybe.
I do. I think it's gonna eventually be that low. They all just seem like assholes. Like, I don't. I could be wrong.
Lonzo seems fine to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know you personally, Lonzo. So if I ever meet you, I apologize. But I don't know. Who else? There's so many people in the NBA still that are just up and coming. Like dude for the Mavericks. Can't think of his name.
Doncic.
Yeah, him. Who else is there? I mean, there's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
Jimmy Butler's he's still fairly young. Bam Adebayo, young. The whole Heat team, other than Jimmy Butler.
Giannis.
Yeah. Giannis's brother's coming in. So it's a good league still. It's entertaining, and I like the fact that none of the teams are fucking not stacked up like they were.
Yeah, it's not like the Warriors.
Like there's at least maybe 10 teams that could potentially be in the championship, which is cool. I think that's really. I mean, if there is this year, right?
It's not looking promising.
No, it's definitely not. So we're kind of getting to the end of our show, man. Is there anything you want to leave these viewers with? Anything you want to tell RJ or tell Riss?
I'm looking forward to that chess match.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Next Thursday, 7:30. I'll see you on the board, buddy. Other than that, though, I appreciate you guys watching the Zach and Joe show. We always have a great time just watching everything that's going on, and me and him have a good time talking to each other. We like bullshitting. Hopefully, you guys like my Willie Parker jersey. I had to bury this or dig this puppy out of the closet.
It's like a child's large.
It's a child's extra large, but I still fill it out pretty well. You know, I'm not too fat yet, and it still fits.
Oh my god.
But anyhow, guys, thanks for stopping by, watching the Zach and Joe show, and until next time, have a great day unless you've made other plans. Thank you very much.